Yes, you read that right! Outer Banks is returning with more romance, intense storylines, and wild plot twists in Season 4. What will happen to John B. and his father? What about the Pogues and their uncertain future? Here's everything you need to know about Outer Banks Season 4.
The Outer Banks. Paradise on Earth.
While we're still waiting for the much anticipated third installment of the series, rumors saying that Season 3 will be the last one emerged on the internet, and we're here to assure you that that's not true. In fact, the show seems to be using its potential to continue beyond the third and fourth installments. The news that Season 3 is officially in the works over at Netflix was announced by TV Line, and fans are anxious to see what will happen after that shocking finale of Season 2. So Season 3 is in the works over at Netflix, but what about beyond it? Is there going to be another continuation? Well, although nothing is confirmed yet, we strongly believe that a fourth installment of the series is guaranteed. Netflix will be foolish not to greenlight another season of Outer Banks, considering the success and the popularity of the series. There's just one tiny bit of a problem. A release date for Season 3 is not confirmed yet. Most fans expected to see new episodes this September, but the streaming giant confirmed that no, Outer Banks Season 3 is not coming out this September.
Ward's still out there. I can clear my name, and this can all be over in one shot.
Interestingly enough, we do know that the creators of the series are currently working on the fourth installment. Yes, the scripts are being written already, with Netflix yet to greenlight the continuation. This is not unusual, and yes, writing the script for the next installment doesn't necessarily mean that it's happening. Fans of the show are constantly coming up with different theories regarding the plot in the upcoming episodes. Some of them are quite reliable, while others are mind-blowing. We'll go through all of them, but first, let's see what co-creator Jonas Pate had to say about Outer Banks' future on Netflix. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, the co-creator hinted that there could be even more seasons beyond the third one. Ever since we started, we always viewed it as something that was probably like a 4-season, maybe 5-season show. But definitely 4 seasons, Pate said, meaning that you have nothing to worry about. Now let's check the potential release date.
I got an announcement!
Oh, all the way from Pokelandia. We've got incoming news.
Here's another problem. The third season is not out yet, and if Season 3 premieres in 2023, which is likely, we'll see the continuation sometime in 2024. Maybe Netflix will release the 2 seasons in 2023, who knows? What we know for sure is that we're still waiting for an official confirmation on Outer Banks Season 4, which is why we find it hard to predict a release date. Then again, there's the possibility of a Season 3 coming out sometime at the end of 2022, so maybe the 4th installment will come out in the summer of 2023. We do know that it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. As for the 3rd installment, we need to mention that it's still in the production stage, so we may have to wait a bit longer to see it. But we do know that Chase Stokes, Madeline Klein, Madison Bailey, and the other cast members are returning to reprise their roles in the upcoming episodes. Season 3 of Outer Banks was confirmed in December 2021, and it's just a matter of time until we see what happened after those surprising events in Season 2. In a video posted to Twitter, the cast of the show appeared, celebrating, saying, "All the way from Poguelandia, Season 3 baby!" At the end of February 2022, Netflix released a first look in which we're seeing our favorite cast members, Madeline Klein, Chase Stokes, Madison Bailey, Rudy Pankow, Jonathan Davies, Carlacia Grant, and Drew Starkey. This was a confirmation that filming has just started. The post was captioned, "Don't call, don't text, no service in Poguelandia. OBX3 is back in production." There was a wait of more than a year between the first 2 seasons, with the first premiering in April 2020 and the continuation releasing at the end of July 2021. The second installment started production in August 2020 and wrapped up in April 2021. So based on this timeline, we might see the new episode sometime in December this year. Hopefully. Now let's jump into some surprising plot details. As previously mentioned, the last installment of the series left us on a couple of cliffhangers. We were given more questions than answers, which is why we anxiously wait for the 3rd season. During the course of the show, Sarah and John B. had been focusing on one thing, the treasure. They reunited with the rest of the Pogues in Charlotte, and the group defeated Ward, Rafe, and Carla. The Pogues lost their gold to Sarah's family, the Camerons, during an intense storyline set in a cargo ship. After so many struggles, they escaped death, and the gang jumped ship, which led to them ending up on a deserted island. The previous episodes brought some people from the dead. Yes, we're talking about John B's father, who's very much alive. which was one of the biggest twists in Season 2, and he was bound to meet Carla. He promised to help them find the Shroud of Turin, but he asked for something in return. Now Carl has to help John B and his friends. The most anticipated storyline in the next installment is the reunion between John B and his once presumed dead father.
John Booker Rutledge. And this is where I live. It's the sort of place where you either have 2 jobs or 2 houses.
Josh Pate, one of the creators of Outer Banks, confirmed this in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, saying that John B's relationship with his dad is a huge theme that will have a major influence on the plot for the upcoming episodes. Having his dad back around, and eventually they're going to meet back up, and John B has to reconcile his idealized version of his dead dad with the reality of his alive dad. Writer Shannon Burke said that this reunion is going to be instrumental and maybe the spine of Season 3 basically. There's one super crazy theory circulating on the internet suggesting that Limbre has a very rich background. As you already know, it was revealed that Cheese had a long and tortured history. Which ward? Does this mean that they were involved in a romantic relationship? If Limbre was Sarah's mom, that would explain why she knows so many things about the Pogues. What do you guys think about this? Is it a reliable theory? Let us know. Actor Chase Stokes, who plays John B, has already talked about his character's future and the storyline in which he'll probably reunite with his dad, telling TV Line that he's hoping to continue to tell the story for a couple more seasons. He also explained that his father didn't disappear because of a natural disaster or something like that. He was given a choice, and he chose to leave his own son behind.
Guys, I think there's a boat down there.
What does it look like when a kid comes face to face with a parent who's left and chose to put him in these circumstances and has no idea what has happened in the meantime? Did you guys know that the series was looking for a young Chase Stokes lookalike between the ages of 5 and 7 years old? This means that we'll see some flashbacks in which we'll learn more about the background of John B, his father, and their relationship, of course.
You're way over your head.
We also know that it's time for you to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. Now, seriously, there are some theories suggesting that Season 3 will see Pope and Cleo dating. Is there a better romance than the one with enemies turned lovers? No, there isn't. Fans were pretty excited about Pope and Kiara giving their relationship a shot, but since it was proven that they were better off as friends, Season 2 hinted at a new romance, one between Pope and Cleo, played by OBX newcomer Carlesia Grant. Based on their body language in the second installment, they might just start dating in the upcoming episodes. See you in the next video.